Join me as I break down the latest in AI, from Nvidia's blockbuster earnings to California's controversial AI safety bill. We'll also dive into OpenAI's billion-dollar funding round, Google's latest AI tricks, and the future of AI in fintech, healthcare, and journalism. What does all this mean for us? Let's find out together. Nvidia just dropped some pretty wild earnings, hitting $30 billion in revenue for the quarter. That's a whopping 122% jump from last year. But here's the kicker. Despite those crazy numbers, their stock price actually took a dive. Wall Street wasn't just expecting good, they were expecting mind-blowing. And now, Nvidia's top spot in the AI chip game is under threat from newcomers like Cerebras, D-Matrix, and Grok. Things are heating up in the Silicon jungle. Over in California, lawmakers are trying to get a handle on AI before it gets out of hand. They just passed SB 1047, a bill that requires safety testing for large AI models before they're let loose in the wild. The goal? To avoid nightmare scenarios, like AI being used to create bioweapons. But, as you might guess, tech giants like OpenAI are not thrilled. They argue this could put the brakes on innovation at a time when speed is everything. Speaking of OpenAI, they're in the middle of some serious fundraising talks, like billions of dollars serious. If everything goes according to plan, they could end up being valued at over $100 billion. Thrive Capital is leading this round, and it looks like Microsoft's getting in on the action too. This could push OpenAI even further into the AI stratosphere, and maybe even give them a shot at that elusive AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. And then there's Google, who's not about to let anyone steal their thunder. They've reintroduced a feature in their Gemini AI chatbot that lets it generate images of people, powered by their Imagen 3 tech. Plus, they just rolled out this cool AI feature in Google Meet that automatically transcribes and takes notes during meetings. If you've ever forgotten to take notes during a call, this one's a game changer. Now, let's talk fintech. AI is blowing up in this space, with the market projected to hit $58.7 billion by 2034. That's a compound annual growth rate of almost 16%. If you're in finance and you're not paying attention to AI, you're going to get left behind. But with all this growth, there's also a lot of responsibility to make sure these systems are fair and transparent. Here's something you might not have considered. All this AI. It's putting a massive strain on our power grids. Utilities and grid operators are already warning that the demand from AI-driven data centers could mess with the reliability of our power systems. We're talking blackouts, higher energy costs, the works. It's a big deal, and one we need to figure out sooner rather than later. On the flip side, AI is doing some amazing things in healthcare. We're talking about better disease detection, faster drug discovery, and even robotic surgery. Companies like Novo Nordisk and Hoffmann La Roche are leading the way here. And honestly, this is where AI really starts to feel like it's living up to the hype. It's not just about making money, it's about saving lives. But not all AI news is good news. Take journalism, for example. AI-generated news is becoming more common, and while that might sound efficient, it's got people worried. What happens to human journalists when a machine can churn out articles in seconds? And then there's the ethics of it all. Can we trust AI to tell the truth? These are questions we need to answer, and fast. So, here we are at the crossroads of an AI revolution. It's exciting, sure, but it's also kind of terrifying. How we choose to handle AI today is going to shape the world we live in tomorrow. Are we ready for that? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing and leave your comments below. See you in the next video.